Gord, does it take you by surprise when you see your team end up in a situation like that where the compete last night for them wasn't there and in the beginning of this game?
Definitely in the start of the game, yeah, I that's the one thing I think we've had as a group here most of the year is our compete level has been there, that team was in the same situation as us. They had a lot of travel coming in. They were in early morning hours, and they responded to it, and our guys didn't respond. And I think they might be looking at our group right now and feeling like our personnel, the level of it is picked up, and maybe we feel like sometimes it's just going to happen for us, and it doesn't happen that way in hockey or anything else. You have to have a work ethic that goes along with the talent level, and we didn't have it, and we had to get our backs up against the wall to get the desperation level up, and then we responded as the game went on.
You had a real sock puller in Trevor Smith last year, got everybody to pull him up and get going in that direction. Do you feel you've got a guy right now that's filling that void?
Well, we're trying to do it by committee, and we have some guys in our room that whether they're do it verbally or going out and playing a certain way that try and provide that leadership. But we do have some veteran guys that can probably step it up in there and maybe hold their teammates a little bit more accountable.
Matt Fratton, one of those guys that's clearly getting it done on the ice. He had some shots today, had the goal today. Are you relying on him a little bit?
Well, his game is starting to round into shape. We still want more out of Matt. We know he's got a lot more. We've seen it in the past, and he's got to be the type guy that when he's on the ice, he leaves an impact every time he's out there with his skating. When he's skating, the physical side goes with it, and he should be a guy that when he's got the puck, you can't take it off him, and like the rest of our group, we want to see it on a more consistent level out of him and some of our other key players.
Your thoughts on Carter Ashton's first 60 minutes in a while?
Yeah, he was rusty, and but the one thing again with him is he is a guy that plays a hard game, and the puck wasn't real comfortable on his stick there tonight for him, and over time he's going to get that back.
Ashton scored 16 goals in 24 games last year. He's had trouble at the NHL level. What do you think he needs to do to get that kind of offensive production up in the big leagues?
Well, his identity is a guy who's a big, strong guy, and when he's skating, same thing as Matt Fratton. I think he's lending a physical side to the game, and he gets defensemen to hurry passes and turn pucks over and hopefully feed off that and go to the net and get those second chance opportunities. He's got a good shot, and he's got to find a way to get a shot off more, we probably have a number of guys like him in that same category that we got to find a way to get more offense just by collecting pucks to the net.
Now you get Brandon Kozin back, and he scored a goal in a few games. The high ankle sprain supposedly is really tough to come back from. Do you think he's up to speed, or do you think it's a work in progress?
His skating doesn't look like it's missed a beat. I think he's got to get more engaged into what we're doing as a group, and it's tough. He earned a spot there with the Leafs out of training camp and to start the season, and I know it's a tough pill to swallow when you get sent down, but the only way to get back up is to get fully engaged to where you are, and he's a guy that's got to be fully in.